In a small village at the edge of the savannah, there lived a girl named Anaya. She had a beautiful voice that could heal wounds and calm troubled hearts. Everyone loved to hear her sing, and her fame spread far and wide. Anaya's mother, Mama Zara, was the village healer. She always told Anaya that her voice was a gift from their ancestors and that she should use it to help others. Anaya took her mother's words to heart and sang to heal the sick and comfort the sad. People traveled from far away to hear her sing. One day, a handsome prince named Amari from a nearby kingdom visited the village. His mother, Queen Zuri, was very ill, and no one could cure her. Desperate, Amari asked Anaya for help. "Please, Anaya," Prince Amari pleaded. "You are our last hope. If you can heal my mother, I will forever be in your debt." Anaya sang for the queen, and her health began to improve. Grateful, Prince Amari asked Anaya to marry him and promised her a happy life. "Anaya," he said, holding her hands, "will you be my wife and the queen of my heart?" Anaya hesitated because she loved her village and didn't want to leave her mother. But Mama Zara encouraged her to go, believing it was her destiny. "My child," Mama Zara said gently, "your gift is meant for greater things. Go with the prince. It is your destiny." With a heavy heart, Anaya agreed and moved to the palace. Life at the palace was not as wonderful as Anaya had hoped. Queen Zuri, who had been cured by Anaya's voice, became jealous of the attention her son gave to his new wife. She started rumors that Anaya was a witch who used dark magic to enchant the prince and heal others. "She is not what she seems," Queen Zuri whispered to the courtiers. "She has bewitched my son and the entire kingdom." Amari's sister, Princess Lila, was also jealous of Anaya's beauty and talent. Lila always wanted to be the center of attention, and Anaya threatened her status. "Mother," Lila said, "we must do something. Anaya's presence overshadows us." Together with Queen Zuri, Lila planned to ruin Anaya's reputation. Strange things began to happen in the palace. Valuable items went missing, and crops in the royal gardens died overnight. People whispered about a curse and blamed Anaya. Even though Amari supported her, the suspicion made her sad. "I don't understand," Anaya said to Amari. "Why do these things keep happening?" "Don't worry, my love," Amari replied, holding her close. "We will find the truth." One night, after another series of strange events, Anaya couldn't sleep. She decided to take a walk around the palace to clear her mind. As she wandered the halls, she heard a faint sound, like a soft humming, coming from behind a tapestry. Intrigued, she pulled the tapestry aside and discovered a narrow, dusty passageway. Her heart pounded as she stepped into the dark corridor, the walls closing in around her. The air was thick with the scent of earth and something old, something secret. Anaya's footsteps echoed softly as she moved deeper into the passage, her curiosity driving her forward, despite the fear gnawing at her. At the end of the passage, she found a heavy wooden door, slightly ajar. She pushed it open and gasped. Before her lay a hidden chamber filled with stolen treasures, withered plants, and strange symbols etched into the stone walls. At the center of the room, surrounded by a circle of flickering candles, stood Princess Lila, muttering over a bubbling cauldron. "Lila," Anaya whispered, her voice trembling with shock and disbelief. Lila's head snapped up, her eyes blazing with anger. "You," she spat, "you were not supposed to find this place." Anaya backed away slowly, her mind racing. She had to get out of there and tell someone. She turned to run but stumbled over a loose stone, falling to the ground with a thud. Lila advanced on her, her face twisted in a sneer. "You won't get away with this," Lila hissed. "No one will believe you. They'll think you're the one causing all the trouble." Terrified, Anaya fled the hidden chamber and returned to her room. She knew she had to tell someone, but who could she trust? She decided to confide in her closest friend at the palace, a servant named Juma, who had always been kind to her. "Juma, I need your help," Anaya said, her voice shaking. "Lila is behind everything, but no one will believe me." Juma listened intently, his face a mask of concern. We must be careful, he said. If Lila finds out you know her secret, it could be dangerous. Anaya felt a glimmer of hope. Will you help me expose her? Juma nodded. Of course, Anaya. We will find a way. But Juma was secretly working for Queen Zuri and Lila. As soon as Anaya left, he hurried to the Queen's chambers and revealed everything Anaya had told him. Your Majesty, Juma said, bowing low. Anaya has discovered the passageway and knows about Lila's activities. Queen Zuri's eyes gleamed with malicious delight. Excellent, Juma. You have done well. We will turn this to our advantage. The next day, Anaya was called before the royal court. Queen Zuri accused her of sorcery, showing the stolen treasures and withered plants as proof. She is a witch, Queen Zuri declared. She has brought nothing but misfortune upon us. Anaya stood in the center of the courtroom, her heart pounding. She could see the doubt in the eyes of the courtiers, the suspicion and fear. Amari, heartbroken, stood by her side, his love for her battling with the duty to his mother. Mother, this cannot be true, Amari cried. Anaya is not capable of such evil. But the court demanded a trial. The trial was set at the Sacred Baobab Tree, a place where truth could not be hidden. Anaya was given one chance to prove her innocence. She had to sing a song so pure that it would reveal the truth. Anaya, Amari said, holding her hand, I believe in you. Sing with all your heart. As she began to sing, her voice echoed through the air, telling a story of love, betrayal, and hope. Suddenly, the ground beneath the baobab tree began to shake, and a bright light surrounded the area. When the light faded, the ancestors appeared, their spirits glowing with wisdom and power. They spoke in unison, the truth shall be revealed. The ancestors exposed Lila's treachery and Juma's betrayal. Queen Zuri, faced with the truth, fell to her knees in shame. What have I done? Queen Zuri cried. Forgive me, Anaya. Lila and Juma were banished from the kingdom, and Queen Zuri, filled with regret, begged Anaya for forgiveness. Anaya, Queen Zuri said, tears streaming down her face. I was wrong. Can you ever forgive me? Despite the pain she had endured, Anaya forgave the queen. I forgive you, Your Majesty, Anaya said softly. Let us move forward together. The ancestors blessed Anaya, enhancing her healing powers and making her the village's guardian songstress. With the truth revealed and justice served, Anaya and Amari began to rebuild their lives. They returned to the village, where Anaya's voice continued to heal and inspire. Mama Zara, proud of her daughter, welcomed them back with open arms. My child, Mama Zara said, embracing Anaya, you have fulfilled your destiny. Anaya's journey reflects the power of truth, compassion, and resilience in real-life situations. Just like Anaya, many people face betrayal, jealousy, and false accusations in their lives. Yet, it is often their integrity and inner strength that help them overcome these challenges. Queen Zuri's jealousy mirrors how envy can lead to destructive behavior, spreading rumors, and creating conflict. However, the trial at the Baobab Tree, akin to a moment of truth or a critical turning point in our lives, showed that honesty and purity can ultimately prevail. Princess Lila's transformation from envy to regret teaches us that people can change and that humility is essential. This is seen in real life when individuals, after realizing the consequences of their actions, seek forgiveness and redemption. Amari's unwavering support for Anaya represents the importance of having allies who believe in us during tough times. Similarly, Mama Zara's unwavering support and love highlight the value of having a strong support system, such as family and close friends, who stand by us through thick and thin. The village's celebration of Anaya's return symbolizes community strength and the joy that comes from unity and reconciliation. In real life, communities thrive when they come together to support and celebrate one another, overcoming challenges and fostering a sense of belonging and joy. Overall, this story reminds us that staying true to oneself Maintaining integrity and having a supportive network can lead to justice and harmony, even in the face of life's adversities.